no matter how many times I tell myself I am not going to do my makeup, like just have a day, I'm busy, whatever, I always wind up doing my makeup. And now here we are in the car. It's 4:13 in the afternoon, but I'm going to do my makeup because truth be told, it just makes me feel better. And knowing that it is so stinking convenient, it's like, why not, right? We just pulled back in the driveway. I'm going to go in and make dinner, but I truly don't, I mean, I feel okay. I have fine energy, but like, I want to rock the rest of my day. And nighttime is when I'm most likely to go live. I just have more energy in the second half of the day. And then if I do my makeup, then I'm just feeling good about myself and it gives me even more energy. So I have my one compact makeup. I cannot describe to you how convenient it is to be able to take your makeup with you in the car, your makeup and your brushes. So this is my makeup bag. You can see my compact right here with all my makeup in. I'm going to show you that. And then these are my makeup brushes and my mascara and my liquid eyeliner. Everything right there. If you haven't had a color match, get a color match, okay? So this is my compact. This is called a palette 18 because it holds 18 tins. What is a tin? These are tins. These are eyeshadows, my setting powder, my illuminator, my brush cleaner for when I'm doing my eyeshadow. I apologize for the blur. And these are all my cream tins. So this is my entire face of makeup. Why is it so blurry? It's so weird. My entire face of makeup right there in my palette. So if you have never had a color match to this, you're going to want to get a color match because it is free and because it is so good and so convenient and so simplistic. So this is meant to simplify our lives and simplify our beauty routine. So if you don't know, my name is Krista. I am a Saint makeup artist. And that means nothing other than the fact that I am a seller, a rep for Saint, and I am not a trained and certified makeup artist, but I have learned a lot along the way, and I help other women feel beautiful in their skin and make sure that they're taking the time to do so. So that is my job. I have been doing this for almost 2 years now, and it's literally my calling. Like, this is what I was meant to do. So what I'm doing right now is I am taking my brighter color right here. We call these highlights, and this is basically my concealer. This right here is also a highlight, and that is what I would call my foundation color. They are both the same product. They are just different colors, different levels of the product. This one is my brighter one. This one is actually called Candlelit. So if you ever wanted to go to my site and go check things out, you would see Candlelit and know that it is not as dark as it looks on the website. It's online. Anytime we purchase anything online, colors are never going to be exactly what they are in person. So the brush that I'm using today is my Buff brush. This brush is going to pick up a little more makeup because it is dense. It has these really dense bristles. It's incredible. Sometimes your girl needs a little more coverage. I have a lot of redness and stuff going on. So I'm still not going to have any cakey layers. I just want to make that clear. Cream does not mean cakey in our world. Okay, I'll be in a minute. Creamy doesn't, what was I saying? Creamy doesn't mean cakey in our world. It means dewy, better makeup application, really, is all it comes down to. Hi, thanks for being here. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm basically just tapping this light color all over my face. Pretty much all over my face. I'm leaving open this area where I'm going to apply my contour because we really are just trying to achieve one layer of makeup. But don't let that intimidate you. It's not hard, I promise you. If I can do this while I'm talking, if I can like pat my head and rub my stomach type of thing, you can do this makeup. And I just tapped into eyeshadow or something by accident, but that's okay. It all just wipes away. You're at work again. Well, I hope you have your earbuds in again so you can listen to me while I am talking. I will post this to my feed in case you're not able to listen so that you can go back and listen. I know a lot of people watch Instagram and watch stories without listening to what's being said. So I always try and use captions to make that better and make that easier. So this is Indigo. This is one of our darkest contours. As you can see, it's really dark, but I'm going to blend it out and you won't even be able to tell how dark it is. So I'm going to take that, just a little bit extra, and go right here. So when we are contouring, the idea of contouring is to shadow and create dimension, right? So I'm shadowing my forehead down like this and down my temples. You can shadow, you can contour down your forehead as far as you want to. Some ladies go all the way down to their eyebrows, some only contour right up here. Everybody is a little bit different. There is no real right or wrong way to do that. It's just in the whatever you're trying to achieve by doing that. So when we're contouring here, this is not supposed to be crazy dark, crazy anything. It's just supposed to mimic your natural shadow right there. You do have your AirPods in. Good. I'm glad that you are able to hang out and listen. So right there again, just right under our cheekbone, we are just mimicking shadows here to bring the eye down to the center part of our face. Mimicking a shadow here to make our cheekbones look brighter and just really pop, right? We want everything here to be bright and poppin', for lack of a better word. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend this out a little bit. If we come down too far with our contour, it's okay. What you wanna do is you wanna tap back into your highlight color, and then you just kind of sweep back over it. Did you see that? And just kind of magic erase it and then blend your line in a little bit again. It is so stinking easy to do. So a lot of times I go live and or on my reels or whatever, I do my makeup and you guys will see me take my fingers and put my makeup all over my face. I like to do that too. I know that not everybody likes to use their fingers to put their makeup on, and sometimes you're in the car, you have nothing to wipe your makeup off on, like to clean your fingers. So it's just fine to do it this way too. You could take this and make dots instead of using your finger, and then just kind of blend it all over. The nice thing about doing this spots or doing the different areas of your face first and then blending is you get a lighter application, and having a lighter application is super important because we definitely don't want layers. We don't want to make our texture stand out. When I first hopped on before I went live, I was like, dang, you can see all this texture in my face without makeup. And I was like, you know, the natural light really is the most telling. That's why I like to, so sorry. That's why I like to pluck my eyebrows in the car, because that natural light is going to just be the most natural thing you can do. It's going to show everything. It really does. So doing your makeup in the car, you're going to get the best makeup application. Doing your makeup facing a window like I do when I'm inside the house, you're going to get the most accurate makeup application. If you do your makeup in your bathroom, unless you've been doing it for a long time and you know what you're doing, it's not going to be a really true and accurate representation of your skin and what you're going to look like when you go outside. Most moisturizers, what do you recommend for dehydrated skin? Girl, I have the dehydratedest skin ever. I have the driest skin. I literally am not trying to like upsell anything. Our cream, I've used moisturizers my whole life that throughout the day I would feel dry again. It was terrible. They would because they all have alcohol in them, so they evaporate on your skin during the day, and then you just are dried out again, right? It totally defeats the purpose. Our Saint cream, it creates a barrier without clogging your pores. So even people who are oily can use it and it will help balance your skin. The whole skincare system is really great. I now use it every day. I never, ever, ever used a skincare system and stuck to one before, but because ours is so easy, it's cleanser, toner, moisturizer, you're done. Super duper easy, and it comes with free microfiber cloths too, so why the heck not, you know what I mean? But I would definitely try and balance your skin with a really good skincare routine, and then moisturizing. The Saint moisturizer is great, and I just can't recommend it enough. Also, on top of that, I can tell you that if I do my skincare, I don't do my makeup, by the end of the day, I could feel my skin needing a little bit of extra moisture, like the barrier of the cream makeup makes my skin glow and feel good all day. I don't feel dry. I just feel like I want my cream. I feel more hydrated. I feel more dewy. I look more dewy, and it's just the best thing ever. So I would say between the moisturizer and the cream makeup, you will be good to go. All right, so I'm just making sure that I am all blended in here. My contour is all blended. Y'all know that I'm like notorious for not blending my contour under here. So now I'm going to be all self-conscious about it after I walked around looking like I had duty under my chin when I went to all these stores in this school last week. That was terrible. Don't ever let me do that ever again. Thank you. We'll look into it now. Yeah. So you can go to the link in my bio. It takes you to all my different links. If you want a color match, you can just let me know. DM me and I'm happy to send you my color match form. It's free, so just don't even worry about it. Just go get it done. All right, so we're going to use a little bit of Cindy right now. Cindy is the perfect color. I don't care what skin color, eye color, anything else you have. Cindy is like the perfect pink, but has a teeny tiny bit of like coral in it, but like not enough to call it coral or orange by any means. It is amazing for spring and summer. Just a really great color. And you can make it pop or be as subtle as you want, and I really like that about all of our lip and cheek colors. All right, so just right there, blending in with my contour a little. This brush isn't always great for blending, but it is really good for applying. I would prefer to use a fluffier brush for blending like this because it's going to disperse your colors better. All right, and then I like to use the same color on my lips. Just very lightweight, creamy, the perfect color. And you see this? Do you see how I have like this natural dark line around here? I like to let that show through, or if it winds up getting covered up with my whatever color I'm using, what I'll do is I go back in and I do my brows with my eyeshadow here, and then after I'm done doing my brows, that was a total accident. Whatever is left over on my brush, I will use to do a really faint line on my lips with my brow color because it's just so ashy and natural. And I know my brows look crazy right now because I've been running around all day and at the playground and wiping my face because there were bugs all around me. And now it's just not going to turn out right. So we're going to ignore that right now. But whatever is left, or I take just a little bit and I will just contour my lips with it. And then I am like a 90s makeup girl, right? So I like the like dark neutral lip liner with like a frosted lip. If anybody was born in like the early or late 70s, early 80s, do you love that too? I mean, you don't have to have been born then, but that's what I grew up wearing. You know, when I was wearing a makeup as a teenager. I love that look so much. Now I'm gonna like obsess over my brows because they look crazy. We're gonna ignore them. All right, I'm just gonna ignore them. Now I'm gonna use my Illuminator. So yes, see? I'm so glad someone else understands what I am talking about. So I'm gonna use my cream illuminator. This is called Honey. This is what's going to bring that like light. You see this? Anywhere that you put illuminator, it's going to draw the light to those areas of your face and help create more dimension. And that's what we're looking to do with makeup. That is the basis of makeup, is creating dimension, highs and lows, just like with our hair. We get it highlighted and low lighted because it draws attention to it, it draws more light to it, it draws more depth to it, and it just makes it more interesting. And that's the same thing with our faces too. We use contour for depth, we use our brightening colors for light, and then we use our cheek color to bring in some character and some warmth. Same thing with eyeshadow, same thing with brows, and all of it. And that's what Illuminator does too. So when I do Illuminator on my cheeks, I like to use my brush so that I don't have like a line of it. I want to make sure it's, you know, nice and blended out. So we have our foundation color, contour, blush, illuminator. I know it sounds really overwhelming, but I promise you it really isn't. It is easy. And I can send you all the videos and all of the graphics and everything that you need, and you're going to be just so successful with doing this because I'm going to be there to hold your hand every step of the way. You don't ever have to worry about that. When you start shopping through a Saint girl, through one of us, or Saint guy, we have Saint guys too, you are our customer for life. Anytime you shop through a link anywhere, the commission comes to us. That's what's so awesome about being a Saint artist is, number one, what we stand for as a company and as artists. Customer service is our number one priority. And we get customers for life, and the product is incredible, and just the integrity of the company and the sustainability of the product and everything is just so responsible within the company, and I love it so much, and I'm so proud to be a part of it and a part of something that helps us all feel better about ourselves and makes our lives easier. Makes it easier. So if you haven't had a color match, go get a color match. Go to the link in my bio. My color match form is there. DM me right now if you want to, or when we hop off, and I'll color match you for free. And then you can go to the site and you can check it out and see whether or not it is for you. It is affordable, and it is no different than going to Walgreens or Ulta or anywhere else and getting makeup, especially if you're on like the Ulta generic brand side of Ulta. It is totally comparable to that. And I know you're all wearing some makeup, even if you're wearing like brows or a little lip gloss or something. We got it all, baby. It's all going to go in one compact. So get your free color match. Get this super glowy skin, especially going into summer. It's lightweight, I sweat, I do all the gross things, and my makeup stays intact because I use my setting spray. Setting spray, super important. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm going to go inside because now he went in and he's in there by himself, and I'm going in to make some dinner. And now I feel so much better about myself, and I want you guys to feel better about yourselves too. I'll talk to you soon.